Okay, let's get rid of that screen. Hey, everybody, welcome to Wednesday Night Live. I can see we've got a few people coming in already. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, say hi in the chat so I know that you're here and you can see me. I'm just making sure I've got my microphone on as well. It's been an interesting week of energy, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But before I do get started, I just remind people to spread the love, invite friends and family to join in. You never know who's going to get that message that may just help them move forward or set that healing emotion that is needed. So, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already done so as well. Here on My Time TV or Leanne Winston Psychic Medium on Facebook. Check out my website, leannewinston.com as well. Lots of stuff on there. As well as my membership link just here above me as well. So if you're interested in becoming an inner circle or a mini membership, certainly do check that stuff out on my website as well. So I will be using my inner soul guidance cards tonight. So if you would like a card, hashtag card. I will do a little bit of English would help, mediumship and psychic readings. But please do make sure your questions are direct. And I encourage people to only ask one question so I can get to as many of you as possible. If you ask a question that has multiple levels to it, I am going to pick what spirit is drawing me to and focus on that as well. So we've got Kim here saying hi. Deborah is here. Hey guys, Julie. I'm just going to quickly bring the names up and I will go back and read comments very shortly as well. Kate. Hey everyone. Nikki. Mom is here. Mum says, good evening, Leanne. Why didn't you ask me to do scones this afternoon? I wasn't hungry. I don't know. Goodness. Carrie Ann, hey honey. Sonia is also here. Chantel, hey going, hon? Julie, beautiful. And a big hello to everybody else that comes in and those catching the replay. If you are catching the replay, please do hashtag replay so I know that you are coming in at a later date because I do go back and have a look at comments as well at later times. Now, I just quickly want to talk about this energy at the moment because we are going through some major energy shifts. We've got the weather shifts, the weather patterns going on at the moment. So that is part of the universal energy. And a lot of us can be very much impacted by that universal energy as well. So look at what is going on in your life at that time. Look at why you are feeling the way you are. And maybe I quite often refer people to Elizabeth Peru's page. She's an astrologer that will give you some information on her page most days about what is going on with the energy shifts, the universe, the moon cycles, all that sort of stuff, and will let you know how it affects you. So when I'm feeling something in my body, rather than trying to control it or to fight it, that's my first step, is to go to her page and look at what's going on, have that better understanding of it, and go with the flow. Because the more we fight things, the more we try to control it, the more exhausted we get. So take a look at what's going on, why it's having those effects on you, and look at the bigger reasoning in behind it. But we are going through a lot energy-wise. We have been this whole year. 2022 has been a major shift. I know we've got, I think, about 6 or 7 planets, last I looked, in retrograde at the moment. So you may be finding that's having an effect on you as well with it. And like I said, just go with the flow. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to control it. Just look at how it resonates with you and sit with that as well. Be open to the signs from spirit. Now, for those that don't know what I mean when I say signs from spirit, whoops, I put that one up already. Sorry. Good on you, Mum. Spirit will put signs in front of us. They will quite often, the feathers, the music, coins, even, or even just those memories of somebody that has passed over that will pop into your mind. So, do look at what is catching your attention. Things may be repeated when the spirit is trying to catch your attention as well. So, it is very much, for God so loved the world, but he gave us only. Oh my God. Okay. Um, all right. I'm not saying much at all. I'm going to bite my tongue and behave myself tonight, but thank you for your comment anyway. Um, but we don't need the Bible or whatever it is quoted here. Thank you anyway. Hey, Dana. So look at what is catching your attention with spirit and look at what is going on in your life at that time. Sonia's saying she gets lots of pennies. Perfect. And it's funny because even though here in Australia we have coins, what we call coins, I still refer to them as pennies when it comes to spirit as well. So um, Kim is saying definitely number plates. What is the message from Dad? So I always say when you look at those things that catch your attention, trust the first thing that pops into your mind. So in Kim's situation, obviously the number plates is very much a reminder of Dad. The numbers are huge for people. So Sonia's saying she thinks it's her mum. Perfect. Trust that. That very first connection with spirit that pops into our mind is, or that very first thought that pops into our mind is that connection with spirit. It's our monkey mind that comes in second of all, that then has us questioning who we are. Questioning what it is we were thinking. Did we want to? Are we imagining? Did I want to think that sort of thing as well? So I've got a couple of things here distracting me in the background as well. So trust what is coming up for you in that way, all right? And always look at when spirit catches your attention, what's going on in your life at that time. Trust what you feel, think, see, you hear, because that's definitely how spirit will connect with us today as well. Spirit is drawing me to like the odd word in the chat line here. Definitely was the word that caught my attention then with this comment. So I'm not sure what they are doing. Hey, Jeanette, how you going, honey? So, yeah, just take note of what is coming up. More and more people are opening up to spirit. More people are becoming more in tuned with their intuition. And I know that scares a lot of people. Some people are even finding that they've got anxiety and depression that can come through with their intuition. Now, there is a fine line between what is mental health um, side of anxiety and depression and what is actually your intuition in that side of it. So I quite often say to people, look at when the anxiety hits. What is it that's going on in your life? What is it that keeps showing itself to you, repeating itself? Because that is more the intuition side of stuff. And people don't understand their intuition. Spirit will push and push and push and get your attention. So many beautiful souls are awakening at the moment, and they are going to continue to do it over this next few years. So if you are one of them, look at learning, whether you read books, you jump onto websites, do courses, whatever it is. But the more that you acknowledge your intuition, the more you will find when it is intuitive based that your anxiety and your depression side of things will settle down. So Nikki is saying she sees butterflies. Beautiful. Excellent. I relate butterflies to my grandmother that is passed over as well. So, like I said, take note, Nikki, who that first thought is when you do see them. Who does it remind you of as well? Okay. All right, Jeanette, your turn. I keep going back to yours for some reason. It's just, honey, and do you think our family problems are going to work out in our favour for the next few months to come? Would really like to know what the future will bring. Yes, I also feel like I've got documentation with that side of it. So whether there's court-based documentation or government stamping with that, I do feel that things are going to work out more in the leaning into the positive energy with that. I also get the reference to you have been on a bit of a ride. So to me, it's a feeling that you've had to go down this journey for a reason. Go with the flow, trust and surrender. Okay, when I say trust and surrender, know that spirit is supporting you and that you are loved and they are guiding you in the way that you need to go. So when we surrender to the energy, we allow it to take its true course without the ego coming in that way. So I just get breathe through it, stay grounded, stay focused. Okay. And I know it's hard not to take on other people's energy sometimes, especially in situations when your family is involved more so. But I just get please don't take that energy on like it's yours. Okay, you can be there, do what you need to do, but you just don't need to, lean into it as much as physically is probably the best way to put it. All right. So wishing you all the best and know that you have the strength to get through these times. All right. So let's jump back. I am going to scroll back up to the top. And Kim says, hope your family is doing well this week. Thank you, honey. We are doing okay. Deborah says, honey, I would love to know if I will sell my house quickly and then find a new house also. I do feel your house is going to sell quickly, honey, but I feel that it's going to take a little bit more to find the house to move into with that side of it. So I just have a backup plan with that. All right. Beautiful. So all the best with that. I've done a lot of the hellos. Nikki says, hey, would there be anything for me, please? Now, that is a general question tonight. So, as I said, I will be. Oh, that was me. Sorry. What have I done? Just let me bring this back. Microphone. I dropped the box on the webcam. There we go, on the keyboard. And obviously it was a button for the thing, which I don't even know which button that was, the cam. So just a reminder before I do answer Nikki's question, Inner Soul Guidance cards is what I'm using today. Debs and my cards that we published last year. Now we are running a special on these for the month of November. So they're $39.95 and you'll get to see the cards very shortly. We are doing free postage for the month of November. So from the 1st of November through to the 31st of November, I think it is. I think there's 31 days this month. There is free postage, whether you get 1 deck, 2 decks, 3 decks, whatever. We will cover your postage, saving you about $15 with that. So if you're looking for a great idea for Christmas, for something a bit different, now these cards are very good for all levels. So from the beginner, using them as a bit of guidance and learning to trust in their intuition, right through to the professional readers. I love when we go out to the expos and stuff and I find 5 seconds to walk around on my way to the toilet and see readers out there using these. So that to me says a lot about the work that and the energy that we have put into these. So you can get a deck for yourself. Either go through my website, leannewinston.com, and find the Inner Soul link up the top that will take you over through to the checkout in Inner Soul, or you can go to innersoulguidance.com.au. All right, beautiful. And if you get stuck, sing out, reach out to me, and I certainly will give you the links as well. So Nikki, is just wanting to know if there's anything for her. I actually, with your energy, honey, I feel like I need to say stop, take a breath, and breathe. So whether things have been a bit hectic at the moment, a bit too full on, Spirit is just making the reference to realigning your energy in that. Okay. Now the Scorpio has come out for you. This is reminding you just to be careful of the words that you say and the actions that you do because they can sting. So, pardon me, whether something has been quite in heightened at the moment or is becoming in heightened, Spirit is just making reference to just be aware of those words, those actions in that way. The card says your words can sting. Watch your tongue and choose your words wisely. So I hope that makes sense to you, honey, with what is going on in your life. Okay. Carrie Ann says, hi, Leanne. Hope you and the family are well. We are, thank you. Need to know if my financial situation will be sorted out soon. Yes. Now, I also, with that, honey, is very much drawn to the need to focus on what you want the outcome to be, not the lack of. Because I do feel that you are drawing in that energy of the unsettled financial situation with that. Okay. So put out to the universe regularly and clearly, precisely what it is that you want. And the more you do that and focus on that, rather than the lack of or the doubts, you will find what you put out, you will manifest in that way. All right. So positive thinking. All right. So let's jump in and say hi to Ali. Let me just bring her up, one of my beautiful Inner Soul members.
Hello.
Uh, oh, hey, hun. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh,
There we go. It's playing. Okay, I'm going to just leave you on screen. It is playing silly buggers with me. How you going?
good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. When technology works, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't.
Oh, it's been one of those days with technology.
Oh, I reckon. So I'm over it, sort of thing. But I've got to a stage where I realize now if it's not going to work, don't find it. Turn it off, take a breath, walk away, come back,
Yep.
sort of thing in that sense. So, yeah, you got to go with the flow. So, let me just see if I do this. No, still not. I know this third party that I'm using had some difficulties on Monday. So, I had to use YouTube to be able to do my live readings that I do for you guys. So,
Yep.
yeah, beautiful. So you been well?
Yeah, I have been. I spent the day up in Mannum today doing my Aboriginal youth mental health first aid. So I did
Oh,
the
perfect.
course today.
Yeah, and
So
that's all going really well?
yeah, it's something that I'm really passionate about. Love doing it.
What is another level of the course that you're going to add? Because I get there's more to come.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for linking in with rural and remote mental health to do a a youth course that's designed just for youth. So
Okay, excellent. Because I get exciting times to come and there's a lot of growth to come.
yeah,
Sort of thing as well. But I also get, without giving away too much information, having a conversation with somebody else not long ago, and you probably know who I'm talking about. I get the feeling of the coming together with that stuff as well.
yeah, I'm
Sort
looking
of thing.
for that.
Yeah, perfect. So I just get it's going to be a perfect fit. So excellent. Did you have a question, honey, you'd like to ask?
Yeah, I just want to ask about Bella and her current state work wise. Like,
Yeah. Would I be right in saying she's taken a little while to find where she fits? Yeah, okay. I wanna say she's a little bit like me. If people tell you you can't do something, you're determined to do it sort of thing, and I do have to admit, I did see a photo that you put up the other day with the tools, and I'm
yep,
like, "You go, girl," because I actually feel that's more along the line where she belongs sort of thing, so I do feel that it is something that she's gonna take a little bit to find her balance in, but the determination is going to keep her very much focused with that. I actually want to put her in an apprenticeship with that side of it. So I don't know if she signed up with apprenticeship or is looking at one at the moment.
Yeah, the one that she was offered has fallen through.
Yep. They weren't the right people.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
She had help from above, meaning dad, that they just there was too many egos around that, and it wouldn't have been based around helping her grow and learn is the reference I get. So to me, it is the feeling there is another offer coming very soon.
Yeah,
Sort of thing. So, and I do get that will be before Christmas because I feel like I'm starting fresh going into the new year with that side of it. So she's found her thing.
yeah,
She's just got to allow that energy to catch up, sort
yeah.
of thing. So who around her keeps trying to put her off of that sort of work, being, female, male work, male
Uh,
industry?
I think I'm not sure exactly who. I think it comes from a number of people that are in her friendship circle.
Yeah, because I do feel like it's more, her age, and it's more so somebody that is, I wanna say, jealous that she's kind of heading in this direction and knows what she wants. I don't feel that person means to be jealous, but I just get the reference to it's like they're not focused in their own life, but they don't want her to move forward without them. So it's a feeling of, being left behind is probably the best way to describe it with
Yeah,
that.
jealous
Okay.
of money,
Sorry, what was that?
of earning the money.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. I get, it's not gonna take much to fall into place, sort of thing. So I just feel that she will grow very quickly, but she will also start to work out who her true friends are in that sense. And it's okay to let go of some of those in
Yeah,
that sense. So I always say to people, look at why these people come into your life and why they exit as well. They've served a purpose, but it's that feeling she's going to evolve very quickly with that. Okay. I actually feel like I want to be looking at apprenticeship here in the hills,
yeah.
sort of thing. So I don't feel that she needs to go too far from home in that way, which is going to be quite exciting. Okay. She wanting to save for a car because I feel like I want to put money aside for a car.
Oh, she's paying me off for a car, but she's not very well.
Okay. Yeah, because all of a sudden I just feel like I need to be putting money into the car sort of thing. So I feel that will be something that she will be getting more focused about. But I just get the excitement building around that. So dad is very much supporting her on in that journey, on that way, sort of thing. So
She's got her car.
yeah,
We're just waiting on her P's now, and
yeah.
she's
Uh,
got
the,
to do the car up.
Yeah, perfect. Dad just said that, that will be here before she knows it. So to me, I don't feel that she's got too long to go with the peas. What's going on with mum's health at the moment? Because I get look at mum's health.
Um, like as in me or my mum.
Your mum.
Um, she had a cancer scare, but she's cancer free from what we know of.
Yeah,
But she does have a really bad cold at the moment that isn't COVID, but
but it's lingering as well.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. I feel I'm not getting warning bells, and as you know, I'm not trained in medical in any way, but I just get the reference to I would actually be asking the doctors to run a blood test and just do a general check in that sense because Spirit's just drawing me to look at mum's health at the moment, and it is the feeling that she needs to get on top of it, sort of thing. So she may just need something to boost her along those lines, but I just feel now's the time to get on top of it rather than let it drag out
yeah.
sort of thing. I don't feel like I need antibiotics necessarily, but I do feel she needs a boost of something
Yeah.
in that way.
Well,
All right, honey. Well, it was good to see you and all the best for your daughter. How exciting.
I know. I'm really excited for her. And
She's
what
grown up so quickly, hasn't she?
has
Oh, goodness.
been next year.
Yep. It's crazy.
Sure is.
I love it. All right. Well, let's catch up soon. And thanks for coming in.
Have a
Yep.
good night. So good
Y-
to see you again.
You too, hun. Thank you. All right. Bye. Oh, such beautiful energy. All right. Now I get double screens. That'll be right. I gotta see, it's technology. It has a mind of its own. So all right. So let's do a couple more readings and then we'll jump down and say hi to Dee as well. Now I've done Deborah's with the house selling. So I'm just checking where I was up to. All right, Mum with the scones. Those scones have been on your mind, Mum, for a while. Okay. You just need to do it. All right. Sonia says, "Who's stealing from me?" All right, honey. I'm scratching my head with that one. I am not getting an answer with that because I actually feel when you work it out, it's going to cause a lot of conflict, with that. So whether it was within family or somebody close to you, I just feel there's going to be a lot of conflict with that one. I know it's not giving you a clear answer, but I'm sorry, that's all Spirit is drawing me to. Julie would love a card. All right, honey, oh, that one jumped out. Let's pull you a card. And the card that you have got is the door card. I actually feel this is perfect for you at the moment because I feel that you're going through a lot of changes. You're evolving very quickly, but it's also reminding you that you don't always know what is behind each door. That's okay. So whether in the past you have tried to sort of control things, make things happen in a certain way, or Spirit said manipulate things a certain way, it's okay to let go and it's okay to allow it to take the course that it needs to. All right. Be patient as well as the reference Spirit just made with that. Behind the door is the unknown, the unexpected. Surrender to what is coming. Okay. Where are you getting stuck on your words at the moment, honey? I kind of feel like things are quite hectic. Overthinking type of thing, like, more in your head and that the words not coming out in the way they need to. I do feel frustrated with that energy at the moment with you, but I also feel that there's a bit of a blocked throat chakra, so you need to speak up. You need to say what you need to say. Be heard in the way that you need to be. Okay? Kate saying your mum is so cute. She's obsessed with those scones. She was gonna make him a couple of weeks or last week, and she still hasn't. I love it. Hey, Victoria. Not sure what that sign means, but it is all good. So, Mum, maybe you need to make the scones and bring them up to me, and we can or make them here. Okay, Debbie. Hey, honey. How you going? Hi, lovely. May I have a card, please? Will I be going on holidays? I get yes to holidays. All right. Keep to plan, keep the focus is the reference I get with that, and the palette is what has come out for you. Now this is reminding you to be creative, to sit in that flow, express yourself in the way that you need to at the moment. So stay true to you. Stop trying to be everything everybody else wants you to be, and I want to say stop trying to please others. Just stay in that creative energy, stay true to yourself, and everything will flow the way you need to. Set that holiday, stay focused on it, and watch how it all just falls into place. All right. Hey, Dana, I am doing well. Thank you, honey. Cheryl saying, went and looked at a house tonight and have registered to bid on some Saturday. Can you see how it goes? I actually feel you're going to be up there in the top 3 with that side of it. Okay. I do feel that the price will be higher than expected as well with that. All right. Set your intentions, honey. See that contract, you signing it with the sold on it with your name. Put it out to the universe to make it happen. All right. So that was just Kim's comment about the number plates. Sonia was saying that the pennies is mum. Beautiful. Deborah says, I get left white feathers, and I think it's my dad. Trust it, honey. I get it certainly is. Okay. What would have been the indigestion for him? And because the moment I read your comment, all of a sudden I've got this massive indigestion that is coming up. So whether there were issues around his stomach or heart type of thing, or the indigestion was just very strong reading that. Okay. Dennis says, will I get to renew my lease? I feel yes with that, honey. Don't put the doubt in there. Stay focused. Let's see. Okay, beautiful. We've done that one. Butterflies, beautiful. Correct. That must have been to a comment. And Nikki's saying my nana for sure. Beautiful. I love it. Spirit will find ways to let us know that they are very much with us. Okay. Lisa says, any messages from my mum, please? And thank you. Now, honey, I actually feel like I need to, with mum's energy, be looking at the time of year, the celebration. So whether there's somebody's birthday literally just been or about to be, I actually feel like it's coming because I want to do the planning for it, or the celebration. So it could be anniversary, the need for family to come together. All right. So mum's just making reference to get ready for what is to come. Start doing the planning. I'm not convinced that she's talking about Christmas. I actually feel like I've got a special occasion in that sense with that. Okay, so please know that mum is very much aware of still what goes on, and she's encouraging you to get organized with all that. Okay, so wishing you all the best. Dominica says, honey, and what can you see for the next 12 months ahead of me? Thank you in advance. I actually want to put some study in front of you. So whether you're wanting to learn a new hobby or something new along those lines, I just get the reference to focus on the study books being put in front of you. The focus does need to come back to you, honey. So stop focusing on everybody else. Look at what you're passionate about, what your heart desires. And I get the reference to focusing on that side of it. Okay. Kim is just saying, oh, okay, as the car with the DF number plates cut in front of me and it almost stopped me, no reason at all. So was Dad watching over you, hun? Maybe. What did it feel like to you at that time? Okay. Sometimes they will really put the signs in front of us to catch our attention in a massive way. All right, let's bring the lovely Dee up. And let me see if I can get the two of us on screen together. Oh, yes.
Hello.
How are you, hun?
I'm really good.
That's good. It's usually about halfway through the show that all of a sudden Be Live kick in with the extra screen.
No one wants to see me. No.
That's it. How you been?
Good. I've had so much happen. I woke up the other morning, and just before I woke, my mum appeared in front of me.
Wow.
And it was literally, I saw her dress, her glasses.
Love it.
So damn real.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it, when you see it like that?
Yeah, it was as if she was alive, but she wasn't smiling. And I went, oh, shit, she's angry with me. And then I got out of bed and it bothered me all day. And I'm like, Nikki, why is Grandma angry at me? And she went, oh, no. What have you done? I went, I don't know.
So what was your first thought when your head went there? Why would she be angry at you? And it's funny because I needed to...
my daughter Kirsten, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Because it's funny, when I asked you that question, it's like I had to shrug one shoulder. So I don't know if that's something your mum would do at times. And sort of thing was like, oh, no.
That's what I do.
So maybe I'm taking on in your energy. I actually feel like it's more mum's energy than I am.
Mum was cheeky though.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was so vivid, like, oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm more drawn, instead of mum being angry with you, it's more the feeling of you doubting yourself.
I'm doubting everything at the moment. Yep. I actually spoke to Aaron's support worker this afternoon, and after talking to her, I feel a lot more confident.
Good.
But there's other people out there in the world like me. Like I said to her, the comments you get about being fat are, like, you'd be perfect if you weren't fat.
Oh, wow.
stuff like that. And I said, people don't look at you the same way. They don't talk to you the same way. They don't, so I say
Yeah.
I stick to myself. I just,
Yeah.
um,
A question for you. Are those people worth having in your life?
no, it just puts that niggle in there, and then I start questioning everybody in my life.
Yeah.
Why do you stick with me? Why do you be here?
Yeah. So
You
are
know?
they the people saying it, or is that
No,
others saying it and then you're just questioning? So you're getting in your
no,
own head,
it's more
doubting
people in my
them.
past. Like I've just been having weird dreams.
Yeah.
People from my
Okay.
past popping into my head that I haven't even thought about in years.
Yeah.
And the way
So
they come across as weird.
yeah. And this is a universal energy at the moment. It is bringing up stuff from the past. And
Mm.
I keep saying to people, I feel like we're being tested. It's like we're going to put this challenge in front of you and see how you react. Are you going to go back to the old ways, the old structures, and be
Yeah.
pulled into that energy? Or are you going to take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and work out how you move forward without it having those effects on you, sort of thing? So see it as a test. All right. I always say when that stuff comes up, acknowledge it, give gratitude, send it back to the universe type of thing.
Yeah,
Don't take
well,
it on. Don't hold on to it.
today I think I was meant to talk to the support worker. What she had to say was just like, wow, there's other people out there like that
Yeah.
have anxiety, that
Oh,
are
for sure.
weight affected, that don't like
Yeah.
to leave their house, that don't like people.
Yeah. But at the same time, those people saying those things,
Mm.
you're triggering something in them that they don't like about themselves usually.
Oh,
Sort of
yeah.
thing. So it's more about them than it is about you.
Mm.
And also look at people like that and think, okay, well, these people need to bring other people down to make themselves feel better because they're lacking something in their life.
Yeah, like I haven't had the comment since I was 18,
Yeah.
before I met my husband. So, it's been so
Yeah.
long, but just little niggly things in there, just
Yeah.
enough to niggle. And it's like, interesting. Like I haven't spoken to my brother since he disowned me after mum died.
Yeah.
And I had a dream the other night and it was, you need to forgive. And I'm like, I've got nothing to forgive. His
Yep.
choice, his decision, not mine. I don't have anything to say to him.
Yeah.
There's nothing
So
there.
with your brother and that situation, and you don't have to go into depth, but I want you to think about what was the lesson in that for you? What did you take away? What did you learn from it?
Oh, sorry, the cat just pawed me.
It's all right.
Grab me. I just
Funny
went,
the timing of that.
yeah, he's just sitting beside me now. He's jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like he disowned me after my mum died. My stepbrother, my older stepbrother, hasn't spoken to me in over a year.
Yep.
And to get in contact with him, I've got to get in contact with my niece who rings him and he then rings me or messages me. And I think, you know what? If you're not going to acknowledge me, you're not worth my breath.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
And same with my brother. If you're going to be that nasty. And then when I went back looking at stuff that I'd found in storage and opened my eyes to this person that I idolized,
Yeah.
it was like, holy moly, he wasn't a nice person. He
Yeah.
wasn't a good sportsman. He was a bad sportsman.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
he was on top of the game. Yes, he was a natural, but he was a bad sportsman. He used to smash stuff. He used to be like, if he didn't win, he'd quit.
yeah. He had issues.
Rackets and stuff like that. And I thought,
Yeah.
he's not. Wow.
Yeah. Sort of thing. Because I always say, look at the lesson in all this stuff. Look at why it comes up. And sometimes we just need that reminder, like it comes back because we need that reminder of those lessons, sort of thing. So look at what the lesson was around your brother and those your stepbrother,
Mm.
sort of thing, to what is going on in your life at the moment. And
I
when
don't
you look at
in my life at the moment. I wish someone would tell me. I'm going to get that rumour mill going.
But for me, I'm very much drawn to look at what the lessons in all
Yeah.
that stuff that happened in the past to what is going on now. And my feeling is more about drawing on your inner strength, focusing on your needs, the bigger picture sort of thing as well. When it
Yeah.
comes to forgiving and forgetting, I'm not huge on that. I'm more about finding peace in those situations. You don't
I'm
have to forgive that person. You
yeah,
don't, yeah, you don't need to forget about it, but we just don't need to allow it to have the
yeah,
same effect on us, sort of thing. You know, I've got people in my life that over the last few years have hurt people very close to me that I love dearly,
mm,
um, in the way they treated them and stuff like that. I don't have time and energy for those people
no,
anymore. You know, you can do what you need to do. You can come and go, whatever that's on you. But, you know, we need to set our boundaries to what we are willing to take on and what we're not, sort of
exactly.
thing, the way they treat us, sort of
Yeah.
thing. So,
And I found that I've looked into that and I have just gone, you know what, you're not worth the breath.
yep.
And people
And
who were not there for me that came forward when my mum died,
yeah,
you know, like my mother-in-law and that, I am really close to her now. And I actually enjoy ringing her and spending time with her when I go to Cairns and
yeah,
doing stuff
nice.
like that,
Yeah,
you know.
that's
And
it.
she's like, you know, why bother?
Yeah.
If you're going to turn
Oh,
up, why bother?
yeah, exactly. And do you know what? It's quite funny because I had this conversation with somebody about a week ago, because I quite often get messages through other people, oh, such and such is inquiring about Tara. And I'm like, have they got her phone number? Have they
Yep.
got my number? It's not hard to ring and ask, sort of thing.
Exactly. You know, like I sent my brother this year, I sent him a happy birthday, no acknowledgement. And I thought, you know what, if I've got to ring my niece or message my niece to say, hey, is he okay? And you
Yeah,
can't send me a hi, happy birthday,
yeah, that's
he
it. Do you
never
know
forgot.
what? My birthday is 2 days before my brother's, and for the last 2, 3 years, I have never heard from him, and the first
Oh,
year he did it, I did send him a birthday message, and I thought, "Next year, if I don't get a message from him, I'm not doing it to him." So the last couple of years, I haven't responded to his birthday, sort of
mm,
thing. I just thought, if you can't I'm at the point with people, if you can't make an effort, I don't make an effort with you anymore.
oh, exactly.
Too hard. It really is. And those people that need to be in your life will be in your life for the right
Mhm.
reasons, not us having to please everybody else and, you know, meet their needs.
Oh, exactly. That's what I think. Every Christmas he'd send us a check. And I think, you know what, this year I'm not even sending him a card. I just
Yeah.
can't be bothered.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is, and it's sad because I think, you know what, it's your loss, mate. If you want to be
That's
best
the
friends
thing.
with the ones that lie and cheat and ruin other people's lives, good on you. Go for
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Leave it.
exactly. But we don't have to give those people permission to be in our life to treat us that way, sort of thing. Somebody said something to me the other day, and they wanted to know how they needed to respond to that person, and without going into details on the story because it was their personal stuff, I just said to him, "How would you how would you treat that person or a person in that situation?" Sort of thing. And I'm like, they sort of rambled it off, and I'm like, "Well, why are you allowing them to get away with what they're doing?
Mm,
Because you know you wouldn't treat it that way. Treat others the way you wanted to be treated." To me, that goes both ways,
yep.
sort of thing. So,
Takes
yeah.
both ways. It doesn't just come,
No, it doesn't.
you know.
And the more we align ourselves with those people, on that right energy field, the more that we get that energy flowing into our life,
Mm,
sort of thing. And I just keep saying to people, focus on your passions, your needs, your desires, your wants. Be selfish in a heart space, not the
yeah.
head or the ego, and things will flow in the way they need to. And when we're doing that, we're also radiating out that energy for others around us to sit in and follow as well, that follow on effect, sort of thing. Roz is saying yum to scones. She
Oh,
wants
no,
some.
I'm getting, oh, I could feel scones and, oh, lemon cream is like, oh,
I know. We come home and I cook tea, and I just needed something sweet. I said, "Hubby, there's a self-sourcing pudding in the cupboard in a box. How about you make it?" So I heard the microwave going, so he's made it. So when I get off, there's a hot chocolate self-sourcing pudding
that's dreadful.
and cream. So
Oh,
He thought I said it was self-serving pudding, so he's questioning why isn't it making it itself. I'm like, good on you, Paul.
I think like I read people's comments, and half the time my brain's putting words where it's not supposed to be, and it's like, oh, hang on. Oh, did I really read that? And it's like, oh.
I do that sometimes. I think it's energy.
But I knew my mum wouldn't be angry at me.
She's not.
I have to do what I am, and
exactly.
But Jessie was so vivid, as if she'd just walked through that door, and it gave me such a shock. It was like, holy, but you can't be.
Yeah.
But it was so, so real. I just saw the dress. I saw everything.
Yeah. I love it when they present themselves on that level to us. So, but my feeling is she's mirroring what you're feeling. She's showing you what your mindset is. You're questioning.
Yeah, she's also it's her anniversary coming up, so it's that time of the month where I'm always
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, honey. We're sending you much love and big hugs, and you stay focused on you.
I am going to, but I've got other people I've got to focus on too. But
of course, but you first, then them second, then it'll all fall into place.
I do put me first until those little feet tap in and give me hugs, and and then that goes out the window, and it's like, ooh!
The heart melts.
I love it. Okay, you have a good night.
I will. Thank you, honey. Take care.
Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, beautiful. All right, I think this is Ros commenting as me. NCIS just finished now. Ros is here. Thanks, honey, for joining in. We must have a phone conversation, Hannah, and catch up as well. Otherwise, I'll try and get on it early on Friday night if everything falls into place. Terry, I got no with that question. I did read that while I was talking to D, and I got a very strong no with that. And I think that may have been just a flash of lightning that came through my reading room window and caught my attention. All right. So, okay, where did I get up to? Something caught my attention as well. There's the thunder that is heading our way by the sounds of it. Mum, we got home to a bit of rain and lightning and thunder as soon as we pulled in the driveway. Ross is standing in line for pudding. Well, I don't think Tara's having any unless she's had a taste while I'm on live. So there may be some left over. I shouldn't tease you like that. We have a scammer there. Please, people in the comments, that person that is asking you to send them a friend's request and a private message. They are scammers. They will hack your page. They will ask you to put credit card details into certain things. Please do not entertain those people. So many people do get caught with that, and I can't stress enough, don't do it. And there's even people out there that are yeah, I like that one. Kim, thank you. You said it so delicately, honey. Let me just grab this card that I just dropped for Ella. There are people out there that take off information off my page and send you friends requests or offer you free readings, and they just want this and that, blah, blah, blah. Please really look at those friends requests. Look at how it's spelled. If it's got a little apostrophe or a little dash or something in there, or two words might be put together, please know they are the fake pages, because quite often they will take out a letter out of my name. How my name is spelled at the top here is how my business page is. They might drop off the E off the end, or they might put a extra N or take out N. They might put the little apostrophe above between the E and the W of Winston. There's all different sorts that are doing it. Just a reminder, please do send Facebook a thing and report them as scammers, and then just hit the block button so they can't reach out to you again in that way. All right. So, Ella, power, the card that has come out for you, honey, is the Rings card. Now, this means something's coming together, something you've been working on. It doesn't necessarily mean around relationship, but I do feel the promises and the protection is very much there. It says it's time to come together, protect, and promises. All right. So, the commitment has been made and is flowing in the right direction. All right, so wishing you all the very best there as well. Sounds like we're getting a bit of rain. Yeah, Roz. All right. Kate says, hey, just want to know if my mother-in-law is okay since she has passed. Yes, I get she was very tired, honey, and she was ready to go. Kind of feel like I'm gasping for air with her energy a little bit. So whether she had trouble breathing near the end or the lungs, the heart, the chest was affected. But she was tired. She passed very peacefully, and I feel there was no pain as well. So when they show me that, it just means that the soul separated from the body prior to taking the last breath, so that pain wasn't carried across to the other side. I get a lot of love that comes through for you, hun. A lot of love, and yep. Ross is saying report, spam, block. Thank you, honey. The block is taking its time to come up. But yeah, beautiful. And Alice saying thank you. You are very welcome, honey. Belinda, let's make you my last one, and then I'm going to do a general one for those that I haven't got to. It says I would love a message if possible, please, Leanne. Now that is a very general one. There goes the lightning, the thunder again. I love the way it rolls across the sky. Okay, thank you. Belinda, I'm going to focus on you, then I'll focus on that. No, let me focus on that first. I said to my husband, and it's funny how spirit will put signs around us, because before the sun actually went down and we had a bit of lightning and thunder, I said to my husband, I look forward to having a really good storm, because the last time that we had a good storm that I remember, like a really good one, was just over 4.5 years ago when his grandfather passed. The night his grandfather passed over, there was this massive storm, and the kids were like, Pop was moving furniture around, he was banging and crashing to go out in a big way, sort of thing. So it's funny how certain things will remind you of those that have passed over. So to me, the fact that my mind went to the way the lightning was the thunder was rolling across, reminds me of him. So I always say when things like that happens, that's their soul. I just got a touch on the shoulder. That's their soul with you at that very time. So beautiful. Thank you. All right. So Belinda, sorry, honey, I got a little bit distracted by spirit there as well. And it's funny because he was impatient. He didn't want me to wait to explain that. Okay, it's his cheekiness. All right, Belinda, the third eye is very much about focusing on your intuition. Look at what's being put in front of you at the moment. Look at what is catching your attention. The card says, trust in your intuition and acknowledge the guided words that come from within and the knowing without knowing. That is perfect to just flow on to what I was saying about Pop and spirit getting your attention one way or another in that way. So thank you, honey. And Cassie is saying, and lightning too. Yeah, beautiful. I love it. Evelyn is just saying your angels are watching over you. They certainly are, honey. And please don't doubt that. All right. Roz is putting up the link there. Thank you, honey. Much appreciated for the members link here above. If you would like to join my Inner Soul membership, and my Inner Circle one, the $297 a year one, please click on that link. If you click, English would help. If you click on that link, there is a $97 option as well, where you get part of the bigger membership per year, and that is $97 a year or $10 a month. The other one, the $297 a year, is $40 a month if you would rather go on a month-to-month basis as well. Check out in there what you get. For the $297, one, you get over $6,000 worth of value over the year included in that as well. Okay, so Emily says, what does this mean for my 7-week ultrasound? Nervous, but hope they see the heart and fetus. I feel you're going to be okay, honey. So positive thoughts. Belinda, you are very welcome, hun. Yes, I did. I said, no, I don't feel he is cheating on you, honey. All right. Something keeps turning your foxtail off, and I'm not happy. Tell him to leave it alone, hun. Put your foot down. Stamp your foot if needed. Roz has been very kind and put the inner soul. That one was really loud. I love it. Something just went crash. I know. Hubby might be doing something. Innersoulguidance.com.au if you want to get yourself a deck of cards or you would like to purchase a deck for somebody else for Christmas, please remember up to the 31st of November, we have free postage. So this is a perfect time to place your order, save $15 on postage on one deck. If you order 2 or 3 more, the postage usually goes up as well. Roz is saying power fluctuation with electrical activity, the storm. Okay. Yeah. Could be why Foxtel's doing it as well. In the Redcliffe, perfect weather. Okay, so it's not Foxtel. So tell Spirit to leave it alone, honey. It is all good. All right, beautiful souls. Just a reminder, I will be in Waiala on the 19th through to the 21st reading. I think I've got a couple of time slots left on the Saturday, the 19th in the afternoon, and some times on Monday afternoon and evening, being the 21st. And here comes the rain. So please do check out the event page on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium Facebook page. I will then after that be at the Old Adelaide Jail reading in a jail cell. I love that building and the activity that we experience while we are doing readings. And that is on November the 26th. So that's the Old Adelaide Jail just off the side of the city near the Royal Adelaide Hospital. Also, I did post up a link today to my beginners level 1 class, my development class. It is an online class. If you're interested in learning and strengthening your own abilities, your intuition, please, that course is definitely for you. So check that out. If you have any questions around that, please do reach out and ask the questions. So many souls are opening up at the moment, and believe me, so many people need support in understanding how our intuition works, strengthening it, what they are experiencing. Don't forget, we all work differently. So if you're drawn to another mentor or whatever, please don't let somebody tell you it's got to be done a certain way, because it is really about working out how you work and strengthening that side of it as well. All right, gorgeous souls. I did say I'm going to get off because that is getting right above us at the moment. I did say I will pull a card for those that I didn't get to that asked for a reading, the cross, and it is very much about letting you know you are on the right track. Stay focused in the direction that you are heading. The card says you're on the right path, believe in yourself, a destiny awaits. So that is where we are. I can hear the storm. Beautiful through my mic. Excellent. All right, gorgeous souls, take care of yourself, nurture you. I'm hoping to be live with Roz on Friday night at 7:30 Adelaide time. So certainly do check out Roz's channel as well. And she does morning cards as well. I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, that thunder is breaking right above us. I can see the lightning out the corner of my eye just as it breaks. Take care, nurture yourself, and lots of love. Bye for now.